Hello everyone, today we are going to use some chemicals that are commonly used in laboratories. We also know them as commonly used stains. So some of them are acetocarmine, basic fuchsin, borax carmine, crystal violet, eosine, hematoxylin, iodine stain, Leishman's stain, methylene blue and safranin. So our first one is acetocarmine. So we know that acetocarmine is used for study of chromosomes during cell division. So 1 gram of carmine powder is dissolved in 45 gram of glacial acetic acid. The solution is boiled gently. A few drops of ferric acetate are poured into the solution after cooling. The stain is filtered and stored in a dark bottle. This stain is commonly used for chromosomes study during cell division. Our next one, basic fuchsins. So basic fuchsin is commonly used for DNA and chromosomal studies. It is used to stain DNA and chromosomal studies. It is also used during staining of chromosomes during cell division. So we prepare it by 8 gram basic fuchsin is dissolved in 100 ml ethyl alcohol by stirring. Then that stain is filtered and stored in a dark bottle, and it can be used for staining chromosomes, DNA and etc. Now the third one is borax carmine. Borax carmine. This stain is used for normal histological studies. We prepare it by doing 4 grams of borax powder and 3 grams of carmine powder to be dissolved in 100 ml distilled water. After this, 100 ml ethyl alcohol is poured into the mixture, which is left for 3 to 5 days for maturation. And after this, the stain is filtered and can be used for normal histological studies. Our next one is crystal violet. So crystal violet is used for staining bacteria, protozoa and other chromosomal studies. 14 gram of crystal violet is dissolved in 100 ml ethyl alcohol, and then the stain is left for 2 to 3 days for ripening. After this, the stain is filtered and can be used for normal studies of chromosomes and staining of bacteria and protozoans. Our next one is eosine. Eosine is used for staining cytoplasm. So 1 gram of eosine powder is dissolved in 100 ml distilled water and the stain can be used. Hematoxylin. Hematoxylin is used for staining histological studies, that is tissues and cells. Hematoxylin is prepared by 4 gram of hematoxylin is dissolved in 25 ml ethyl alcohol. After this, 400 ml saturated solution of ammonium alum is added. This solution is exposed to light for 48 hours. After this, 100 ml methyl alcohol and 100 ml glycerine are added to the stain. The stain is well mixed and kept for 2 months for ripening. It is very important for it to be ripening so that the stain color is good when we will do histological staining. The next one is iodine, that is iodine stain. It is used for staining flagella, cilia and nuclei of the cells. 10 gram of potassium iodide is dissolved in 100 ml distilled water. After this, 5 gram iodine is added by stirring it. Now the stain is ready to be used. Our next stain is Leishman's stain. 150 mg of Leishman's stain powder is dissolved in 100 ml methyl alcohol. This stain is used for staining blood cells. In this, the nuclei of WBC are stained blue, RBC are stained pink, and platelets are stained purple. Our next stain is methylene blue. This methylene blue is used for staining blood stains. 500 mg of sodium bicarbonate is dissolved in 95 ml of distilled water. After this, 900 mg of methylene blue powder is added to the solution, which is boiled for 1 hour and then cooled. It is filtered and stored, and it can be used for blood staining. So the next stain is safranin, which is very commonly used in every laboratories. It is used for staining lignified tissues and nucleus. 1 gram of safranin powder is dissolved in 100 ml of 50% ethyl alcohol. Now the solution is ready to be used. So all of you, thank you so much for watching this.